Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Amy and I'm a blogger at HealthBeat where I talk about the recipes and the strategies and the tips that I followed to lose weight and get in the best shape of my life despite being 46 years old. And today I want to show you how I'm gonna prep my proteins for the next few days. I'm gonna make chicken two different ways. I'm gonna make some ground turkey, some hard-boiled eggs, and some fish, which should give me a variety of meals. So join me today. I'm gonna set my timer for 20 minutes and I'm gonna show you all the things that I'm gonna make today and then the meals that I've made with the proteins I've prepped. So let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna cook, because it takes the longest, is some chicken breast. And my plan for the breasts today is to just shred it when it's done so I can include it in a wrap with maybe some mayonnaise, but I kind of like some shredded chicken for that. And what I like to do, and I have a whole video about brining chicken, which is normally what I would do prior to this, but I just want to show you how you don't let that stop you from just getting it done, because I also make it without brining it, even though I know it's not as moist and tasty. So I'll put the breast on the tray like this, but then I'm gonna put a little plastic wrap over it and pound it out so that it's a little bit thinner and more even, because breast can be uneven, but I just wanted to cook all at the same rate. Okay, and then just as a personal preference, I like a little bit of spray olive oil on top, a little bit of salt. This salt shaker is from Sur La Table, a girl that works for me that does all my shipping. She bought this for me for Christmas and I'm obsessed with it. And then some of this Dano's original seasoning. I'll put some of that on. It's so tasty. You can find this at Costco. And that's all. I'm putting it in the oven for 425 right away. And then after about 12 minutes, I'll flip it and cook it for the last couple of minutes. Now on this second tray that I'm gonna put in the same oven, I'm just gonna put 2 tilapia fillets. These are supposed to be defrosted before you cook them. So put it in your fridge for 8 to 10 hours. And then you can put it on your tray. And again, I'm gonna spray it with a little olive oil. It doesn't really happen, but for some reason I think it'll make it a little crispy on the outside, but I don't know if that's true. So then maybe a little salt. And for this one, I'm gonna try the True Lime salt-free lime garlic cilantro. That sounds kind of tasty. And then I'll put it right next to my chicken in the same oven. Okay, and then while that is in the oven, I'm just gonna cook the ground turkey and some chicken tenders. I'm only gonna cook 1 pound of this chicken tenders. I bought 2.5 pounds, but that's a little too many, and I only want this to last 4 days. So I will just cook half of that. The ground turkey, I have really been trying to eat the 97, 99% lean ground turkey, and I just can't do it anymore, guys. It is not good. It is just so dang dry. So I'm going back to 90%. I hope I don't have to go to 85%, but 99% is no longer in my life. It is gone. So I've got my ground turkey on 1 pan, cooking that in while I'm gonna cook these chicken tenders in my second pan. Now this, I definitely want as much of this olive oil spray as possible. And I will use a little salt too. Now, I wait till the pan gets hot before I put it on so it can get a nice sear on the chicken. Also, with both meats and vegetables, you don't want to crowd the pan because they give off a lot of moisture to each other, and then you can't get that nice crusty searing around the edges. So just put a few at a time and you can do, several pans worth of meat, or you can get a bigger pan. I mean, that probably would have been smarter for me to just have a bigger pan and I can cook more at once. Okay, and the last thing I'm prepping is some hard-boiled eggs. I've been really loving hard-boiled eggs for a snack. And I also take hard-boiled eggs when we go on a small trip, and you just take the egg whites out and I have that for my breakfast. But for this egg cooker, I've been using it for 5 years or so, so I haven't been able to find this exact one again on Amazon, but there's lots just like it. But you have to puncture the top first. And don't ask me why, I just read it in the instructions on using it, but I've never doubted it because I get perfectly peeled eggs every time. So you puncture the shell, and then for hard boil, you fill up this little container. It has different levels. It says omelet, poached, and hard. So you fill it up to your hard boil, pour it in, and then just push start. It goes really fast. It'll be done within 10 minutes for sure. Okay, once the light turns off on your egg cooker, then your eggs are done. It's been exactly 20 minutes and my chicken breasts are done. So let's put it all together. Okay friends, don't overthink this. This really only took 20 minutes. You can do this on Saturday, on Sunday, midweek, whenever. In the last few years is when I started to prioritize my protein, and as long as I have some proteins prepped for the day, I can stick to my plan. It's so much easier. If I don't have these proteins prepped, I will eat toast and I will eat fruit, which is totally fine. I love both of those things. I know they're healthy, but when I have proteins ready, then I choose those things, and it's just so much easier to lose the weight and keep it off. So I'm gonna take 1 container for my ground turkey. And for this, I could make tacos, I can make lettuce wraps, I can mix it with a little rice and veggies. That might be my favorite. That's what I'm in the mood for right now. Could also mix it with some cubed potatoes and carrots. I think that sounds good too. So that is the ground turkey. In another container, I'm gonna put my chicken tenders. Now these I love over a green salad, so these are perfect for lunch. I've got about a pound, probably a little bit more than a pound here. So there's my chicken. And then, of course, my tilapia, which I don't eat enough fish. I know I need to eat more. Actually, these are little guys. I'm gonna put this in my little containers here. Fish is just so good for you. So I'm trying to incorporate it more. I could have that for dinner with some rice, asparagus. That actually sounds really good. And then my huge chicken breast. At this stage, it's pretty easy to shred it. You can shred it right on your pan, or you can wait till it totally is cooled down to do it. Either way. Oh yeah, that's good chicken. That Dino seasoning, my brother-in-law told me about it. He's a big griller. He likes to grill, and he is right. That is pretty great. And then my hard-boiled eggs. Guys, this will last several days. This is what I'm kind of excited about. I'm not gonna peel these yet. I'll wait till they cool, clearly, but they're good to go. I have everything done. 20 minutes. Now, stay tuned. This is not over because I want to show you a couple of meals I'm going to make with these proteins that will help me stick to my diet, maintain my weight loss, and enjoy my food while I'm at it. Stay tuned next time, guys. Thanks for liking and subscribing, and let me know what kind of videos you want to see, and I will see you next week.